Hey guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show, and I'm here with my good friend and fellow Ramsey personality, George Kamel.
We're colleagues, Rachel. Colleagues.
Well, I consider you a friend. Do you know my friend's bar?
Wow, what is your friend bar?
Because some people are like, oh yeah, my good friend.
Oh.
Hillary Duff is what came to my mind.
Why was that your go-to?
I don't know. I went to Hillary Duff.
Sure.
I have no idea
Okay.
why. I don't know what subconsciously is going on in my head. But you know, people are like, oh yeah, I'm good friends. You know, I'll hear people say that about someone that's like a really big name.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you really friends or did you meet like twice, you know?
Oh.
So my bar is if I have your cell phone number.
Oh, that's like a friend.
I think so, because I'm like, oh, we can text and like talk.
Okay.
And we're
Then
friends.
I guess I'm friends with my electrician.
You are friends with your electrician.
We're buds. There we go. You're
And
welcome, Nate.
And we are friends, George. We are friends.
Well, thanks for
we
having
are
me.
colleagues and we are friends. So I'm glad you're here.
We just wasted 4 minutes of the episode just talking about that.
Yes, we did.
Worth it.
Hillary Duff and electricians. That's what we're going to name this episode. Okay, for real though, we are going to talk about today some of the products that we love and we can't live without. So we did an episode a little while back, that there are products that you can waste your money on. We had a disagreement.
Hot products.
And some
Big
things I
fights.
love, yeah, some things you did, you know, all of it. But people loved it. And so now we're going to talk about products that are not a waste of money. This is not sponsored.
Yes. People always think it's sponsored because we mention a product.
I know. Now, if a product wants to sponsor us.
They might for Rachel, but
We'll
me
be
mentioning
okay.
a product like no one's trying to sponsor me.
I
I know. I'll get there.
I'll sponsor.
Thank you. Rachel's my sponsor. Sponsored by The Rachel Cruze Show. There we go.
That's right. Okay, so there are things, though, in my life, in your life, that just make life easier, right? So we're going to talk about that because we talk about saving money and making sacrifices and all of that, which you should still do, but sometimes it's good to buy things that are of quality,
Yes.
that last, and it's important because there are, again, wise purchases, unwise purchases, all of it.
Yeah,
So-
as you get out of debt, you get an emergency fund. You can buy things for life, good quality things. You don't have to go to the thrift store every time. You know, sometimes it's nice to have a few quality items. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you
Absolutely.
do it with cash.
That's exactly right. Okay, so here's the fun thing. Too, we don't know each other's things. So George made a list. I made a list. So we're
I'm
gonna go.
so curious to
we're
see
gonna
the
go-
differences.
Okay, you go first.
All right. One of my biggest things is all of my Nest and Google smart devices. So all of the cameras in the house, my front doorbell, my lock, my thermostats, my bulbs, my plugs, my speakers, my smoke detector. It's all smart and I can control it with one app and with all of my Google products.
Dang.
That changed my life. To just be able to say, hey, Google, good night. And it's like, thermostats go down. Lights are all off. Doors locked. Oh,
How hard is it to do that, though?
it's not hard. Winston can figure it out.
Well, we have Nest, and we have Alexa, turn on living room,
Yeah.
and light bulbs come on.
I don't want to have to go flick a
We
light
have a
off
couple
ever
of those
again.
things. We do have the thermostat, but I think it's all separate apps. Our garage door is on an app.
See, that's where you're doing it wrong. I
And
went
our-
all in. You got to go all in.
Yeah, but then I feel like then I'm owned by
You're already owned.
Google.
Amazon.
Big tech's listening.
You're owned by Amazon. Let's be honest.
I would. Oh, that's a good question. If you were going to be owned by one big tech company, who would own
That's
you?
a frightening scenario.
Amazon would for sure own me. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mine would probably be Target.
Not Google.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like. It's too digital.
Google has your has the ability to
Oh, that's
change
true.
your thermostat.
Okay, this is creepy.
Google owns you.
In the middle of the night, we'll hear the volume tick up and down.
Stop it.
Like someone's controlling it.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right, that's for
Stop
another
it.
day. Conspiracy theories.
No, so this is a funny story.
Okay.
We can edit it out or keep it in, but God love my dad, old Dave Ramsey. And he's like, I'm not getting
He's
one of
against
those.
that.
I'm not getting one of those speakers because they listen to you and, you know, that whole thing. But then this is the same man that turned in his DNA to a website to figure out
His
his heritage.
ancestors?
I was like, they're going to clone you. I would rather a device listen to me than be cloned by some offshore company.
I am voting for Dave
So-
Ramsey being cloned. I'm on that
I don't know,
team.
but I'll have to say I love a good conspiracy, but I will never send my DNA in anywhere. No,
Wow.
no.
It's you can
But I
Google
do
my
ha-
DNA.
But I do have Alexa, so I don't know what that means. Okay,
All right, your turn.
My turn.
What's your thing?
an Amazon Fire Stick
Oh wow, that's your thing? Life changing?
with little niños running around, little children.
Oh.
Because back like even probably 6 years ago, I mean, I would carry a sleeve of DVDs if we went and traveled somewhere. Because a hotel or if you were in a house, like there's usually a DVD player and you put it in, movies, all of it. The Fire Stick, it's got everything. It's got Netflix, it's got Disney Plus, and it's
You
like
take it with
and
you
it's
wherever you go.
Teeny. Plug it up to any TV, and boom, it's all there.
All their stuff.
Life-changing, George.
I believe that with kids. That makes sense.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
All right, what's yours?
Okay, this is just a sad trivial one, but Placker's twin line flossers. You know about this.
I do know about
this. Okay,
this.
I think you know what? I have one
George
in my
always
pocket.
has one. Yes.
This is it, folks, right here.
Oh, and the double line.
Zoom in, Chad. This is a twin line. You gotta have the twin line.
Twin line.
A pack of this is like $3, and I'm telling you, it is a luxury flossing experience. Next time you go to the dentist, they ask if you floss, you'll say, "Of course, I'm a Plackers man."
I'm a Pliers fan.
Not sponsored.
Okay, why the double? Why the double?
For some reason, it hits different in the teeth. Literally,
Wow.
It hits different, and it feels nice.
I have asked maybe like 5 times in my whole life randomly, I need some floss. And George
here
Kamel
I
was there
am.
and he whipped it.
Ready to go.
Whips it out. And I'm like, really? Have you used it?
Again,
Can I
trivial.
use it?
$3. Anyone can afford this.
And you throw it away after.
Yes.
Multiple use or throw it?
No, one-time use, guys. Come on, please.
Are you a flosser like day and night? Like, are you?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I floss probably 2-3 times a day. Well, because we're on camera and things. Like I flossed after lunch to be nice and prep for your show. Rachel hasn't flossed since 2004.
I don't floss.
Moving on.
And I go to the dentist and they're like, ugh. Yeah, my
You
gums
lied
are
to
all-
the dentist?
Well, I do until they floss my teeth and my gums bleed. And they're like, yeah, you probably don't floss. I'm like, I don't.
Floss people.
I'm
PSA.
not a big, I don't know. I'm a brusher. I'm just not
Okay.
a flosser. Okay. Again, small, life-changing, Smashbox Photo Finish Makeup Primer.
Okay, that was a brand new sentence for me. Unpack that.
I know. I had to get the exact name though, because it has a specific consistency, like a texture. So you do primer usually after your moisturizer. You put primer on before you put makeup on, and it keeps your makeup on all day. So it's great. So
Is
you
that
do
different than
eyeshadow-
foundation?
Oh yeah. Foundation has color, and it's like a base.
We need to do a whole
Yeah.
other episode of you teaching
We
me
should, yep.
how
But
makeup
primer's
works.
clear. So you get different types of primer. This, I think, is it's the photo finish type. It's Smashbox. But it's like I wish you could feel it because it feels like, oh my gosh, silk almost or something.
Oh.
It's wild. And you put it, and it sets in very well. But like for me, I rub it on my hands and then put it on my face, which I probably waste product doing that. But it's not like a lotion. It's like a silk feeling.
You just rub it in your face and that's your final piece?
Before makeup.
Oh gosh, how many steps
And
are there?
then you put on makeup. I'm very low maintenance. I really don't have a lot of steps. I could do all my makeup in 5 minutes. I guarantee
I
you.
believe that.
I really
I take
could.
longer to get ready than Rachel.
That's honestly probably true. But the
Okay.
makeup primer, Smashbox, photo finish, it's amazing.
Wow.
Okay, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you with this one, the Garmin dash cam. So it's a tiny, tiny dash camera that goes behind my rear view mirror.
Okay.
And this films outside of my car
Why?
because I am paranoid about accidents and having them be my fault. This is a very personal story, Rachel.
Wow.
So
Keep going.
back in 2014, I got in an accident. I have no clue how. And the lady, months later, who was totally fine, ended up suing me for like
I do remember
300
this.
It was like $300,000 she was trying to sue me for.
I remember this.
And my dad. So since then,
Yes.
I'm like, I'm getting a dash cam so that I can show
Wow.
insurance. No, this lady's just crazy. It was her fault.
Wow.
So,
and it shows it all.
Dash cam, just for insurance purposes. It's like $100 to get this dash cam. It's tiny. You don't even see it. But it gives me peace of mind.
Wow. Is that like a great fear again now? Like you
Kind of, yeah. I'm just worried about
you know
someone
one of my
blaming me.
greatest fears?
What's that?
Being like convicted of a crime I did not commit.
That's so specific.
It's so scary to me. So actually, yours may help me. I don't know because I could be
Get a dash
It's
cam.
the same idea.
Yeah.
That you're there
Well,
in court.
okay,
And they're
if-
like,
if any of you hit Rachel Cruze, you're gonna go after her.
hit them. And I was like, I didn't. I swear I didn't. I promise I didn't. But they're saying I did. And I
I'd
didn't.
bail you out.
I would.
I'd bail
I
you
would
out.
get the dash cam
Good.
to do
I
it.
just convinced her to get something. This is big.
That's good.
Okay,
Okay.
your turn.
I'm gonna stick on the. I'm sticking with the face theme for
Okay.
me. Control corrective moisturizer. So
Another brand new sentence. There's control.
everyone, those of you that listen to the show or watch the show on a consistent basis, you know one of the things I gave up in 2022 was expensive face care stuff. Right? Like I used to do all this facial. I used to do all this stuff to my face. Now I do nothing basically, but I do still like a good moisturizer. So it's a little bit of an investment.
Okay.
Being it off like Amazon. But it's a nice moisturizer and it's clean, all that, and it has some SPF in it, even though I do some more on top. But like, it's just it's one of my favorite moisturizers, and it's a little bit higher price point, but it's great.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it.
You're like one of those influencers who's like, a lot of you been asking
I
about
know,
my...
yes, in my DMs, everyone's been asking me about
You've become that.
how I do. Oh
No one's
Not that
asking
I'm
about
mad
my.
at- not
No
that I'm
one
mad
is
at
asking
those
about my floss routine. So I haven't been able to drop
They
the
might
placards
now.
in there with the affiliate link.
They might. I've never used an affiliate link. Maybe I should.
All right, my
To
turn.
buy you some more flossers.
My
Yes,
turn.
go.
This one is legit a life changer for us. It is the Dome DOHM white noise machine.
White.
White
Turn.
noise machine, but not the digital ones. Do you have a digital one?
No, it's the pure air.
Yes, it's like an
Yes.
actual motorized fan. It's a little fun little device. We've got 2 of them in our room that are attached to smart plugs. So I just say, "Hey Google, turn on noise machine," and it's there. And let me tell you,
legit.
having dogs in the room that sometimes snore and all the little noises that can happen, this helps us sleep like babies. So there you go.
Every one of our babies has that in their room.
Gotta have a
and
noise
then
machine.
we loved it so much that we got one.
It's
So
good
we,
for
we have
adults
one for
too.
our room.
It's not just for babies.
I know. And I learned all about the like sound machine noises and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So there's different frequencies. So white noise, anyways. Brown noise is our favorite. So we turn on the whites.
It's a little deeper,
white-
darker kind of sound.
It's like instead of like a
yeah.
that's white, it's like a yeah. So you got the white dome, and then you say, Alexa, turn on brown noise. And it goes,
How many people's devices are being triggered with this episode? I'm sorry, everyone. Okay.
that would be really funny.
Your turn.
Okay. The Yeti coffee mug and a specific one. So I used to have like the big ones that were kind of wider, but all in my cup holders. I'm the worst at like putting stuff on a cup holder that doesn't fit, and so it's tumbling. And I've spilled more coffee in my car than I want to admit. But there's a smaller version that's skinnier and taller. Perfect.
So skinny and tall fits in the cup holder.
Yes.
And Yeti is your brand.
I know, and there's other brands out there that do that whole like controlled temperature, all of that. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm just high. I don't know what it is. But the
Were
Yeti,
you going to say, I don't know if I'm high
a
maintenance?
little bit, but I'm not high maintenance. I refuse to believe that. But Yeti, it's just I don't know.
It's the brand. They make a
know.
quality product.
I think that's
Nothing
it.
wrong with that.
I think that's it. Okay.
Okay,
Next.
this one, we both travel a lot. This one's big for me, and I just found it recently. It's called the Trek Stand Hands-Free Cell Phone Holder. It's just like a blue little sheet, but it bends and folds and holds its shape. And so you put it like in the little slot next in the airplane seat in front of you,
Yeah.
and you bend it, and then you put your phone on it. Because you know how you're always like trying to watch a movie and you're like holding it in a weird position, trying to like steady it and it falls.
I read,
This
but-
avoids all of that. And it's flat. So you just put it back flat, slip it in your bag.
Interesting. I still can't visualize it.
They'll put it on the screen for all of the viewers out there.
So I
But if you
can't
travel
wait.
a lot or you need to have your phone
Okay.
placed perfectly,
Do it there.
it's amazing.
Okay. I am not, see, I'm so low maintenance. You ready for this? A Keurig.
Oh.
I'm not a coffee snob. I don't need all the fancy whips and
You're a Keurig woman.
I don't know, all that.
Okay.
Yeah. A Keurig is perfect. And when we built our new house, I had specifically said, I want a little like chest of drawers. I want something over there that I can have a Keurig on top, coffee mugs at the bottom, because I want to be able to make my coffee in my room because I don't do creamer or sugar. I don't do anything.
Just
I
black.
Just black. And then I can take it into my bed and drink my coffee.
Wow.
And a Keurig, it is the most easy. It's the easiest thing ever.
Okay, my upgrade pick is Nespresso. Have you tried an espresso machine? With an N.
You're getting fit. Nope. See,
It's
you're-
okay, y'all. It's like
you're
Keurig with a
just-
master's degree. It's not that much
No.
more expensive, but the taste, wow.
But what do you can't
Wow.
use the little cup thing though. You got to do beans and all
No,
that,
no,
right?
no. It has little pods you buy.
Oh, it does?
Yes, you just pop the pod in and hit a button, just like the
Oh,
Keurig.
wow.
But it's an elevated experience.
Okay. Shoot.
You've probably seen the George Clooney ads.
What's that?
Espresso.
Is that coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Thanks.
We'll get her there, folks. We'll get her there.
Okay. All right, you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rachel, my last one. You ready?
Yes.
This is a menial, trivial one again, but it's an electric USB candle lighter. So it plugs into USB to charge.
Okay.
I've only charged it one time in my life, and it just has a little electric thing, and I just can light candles with it, and it has a bendy thing.
It's life-changing for George. These
Life-changing.
are things that you cannot live without.
Because, you know, you have a tall candle, and it's hard to get in there sometimes. This is not a problem for most of people watching, apparently. I just like it. It's kind of tech-savvy, and it's
Man, I was
nerdy.
tracking with you so much, and then this.
And then the
threw-
USB candle lighter
this
is what
threw
got
me.
her.
This threw me.
I'm going to get you one.
Okay, because I mean we have candles, but if you have a regular lighter,
Yeah.
And you're worried that what, the flame comes up and like
I don't know.
burns
It's
the
just
hand?
fun.
Okay.
It's just fun. There's no real fire. I don't know
sorry.
how they do
I was
it.
getting so, but it works.
We'll edit that one out.
But
I was doing great.
no, we're keeping it.
was
We're
doing
keeping
so
it.
great.
Okay.
Okay, what's yours?
Last but not least, Sam Edelman Heels.
I know about these heels.
These heels, I'm telling you, everyone's like, how do you wear heels all the time? Because it's this brand. And again, they're probably like $100 a pair, or maybe even a little bit more now with inflation. But it's the only brand that I know exactly what size I wear, which
Perfect
is very
size every
important.
time.
And they're comfortable. Like, I mean, they're heels, they're not flats, but man, I don't know. I can be in them all day.
So is it
all
a
day.
mixture of they look really good and they're super comfortable?
That too. Like, they have great patterns, great colors. If you want some fun heels, Sam Edelman. I love them.
Unhelpful for me, but hopefully
I love Sam.
people watching. Should I get them for my wife?
Yes, Whitney.
This is a
Should I
great
get
gift.
Winston a USB candle lighter?
You know what? Maybe he's nerdy enough to appreciate it like
Actually,
me.
he is a little bit of that side of him. I mean, we do say, Alexa, turn
I
the
can't
living
wait.
room on.
Okay, me and Winston will go nerd out. You can have your makeup and heels.
It's great.
Okay?
I love it. Love it. All right. Well, products we love. We love them.
We love them. You may hate them.
You may hate them. You actually may be commenting right now how terrible we are as people, because those are our life
I'm
changing
sure
products.
people will have thoughts about my bougie flossers. All right? It's just a flosser, guys. Relax, okay?
It's a double flosser, though. Let's just remember
Double,
that.
twin line.
Now, again, prices are all over the map. Some of this was like you could get, some of it's investment, all of it, but high quality products that are worth the money, at least in our lives. So with some products, again, you're going to save money by getting the knockoffs, which you can totally do. But again, getting the real deal, I don't know.
Sometimes it's nice to get the real deal.
Just feels good to get a Yeti, you know? Buy the Yeti.
Buy the Yeti.
Buy the Yeti.
That's Rachel's take. But let us know in the comments some of your favorite products. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes, let us know.
I'd like to know. Maybe there's things we don't know about.
Oh, I'm sure there are. George's like, maybe there's things that we don't know about, Rachel.
No makeup and heel tips
I would
for me.
say so.
I'm good.
I would say so. George, thanks for being on.
Always a pleasure. Thanks
Always
for having
great.
me.
Where can everyone
you can
find
find
you
me-
besides here?
Besides right here in this room, at Instagram, George Kamel, Kamel with a K, and co-hosting Ramsey Show and
Yes.
Fine Print Podcast. So all over anything Ramsey, you'll see me and you'll see Rachel. We're having a good time.
We are. We're having a great time. Thanks again, George. And guys, remember, take control of your money and create a life you love.